Hi, this is Gerald Romkes. I talked with Ted Hawkins, the owner of the 2006 Sprinter, and I was the one installing the Espar D2 heater. And we were kind of finalizing what it is exactly he wanted to do for the interior of his build. And he's looking more at his immediate needs right now, which is just to put something basic in there. So narrowed down, we're going to look at the other more detailed stuff down the road. And I'm glad to hear his brother is going to get involved at this point. So the van is going to leave here and go to his brother's shop, and he has an employee there that's going to have some free time to spend on working to put some of the basics in. I haven't talked to him in detail about that. I gave him a few suggestions if he wants something real quick, and I just as soon let them do that, which is great. And I actually love to see Bob and Ted work together, the two brothers work together on this. Ted, I know you said you'd buy this sink off me, and I'm not interested in any cash, but I'm more than happy to donate to the project because I like what you're doing with it. I've used this over the number of years, so it's come in really handy, so I'd be really happy to see that go into your Sprinter project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put anything that I took out. There's some extra batteries that are actually no good, but you can use them if you decide to get some house batteries. There's 3 batteries that I took out of your Sprinter project, and they're worth $20 for a cord charge. So if you ever go buy new batteries for your project down the road, if you want 3 house batteries, for example, I'd buy the same one as the auxiliary battery that I installed for you. You got a new one there in the factory position. So I would use those used batteries, hold on to them, don't get rid of them, because they're worth 20 bucks each to you. So there's $60 in savings for cord charges. So I'm going to put anything that's related to the project back in the van loosely, bring some moving blankets if you can borrow some from work, and some tie downs, because I'm just going to put this in and you'll need to strap that down when you go to move the vehicle. So the stuff is just going to go loose. You bring your straps down, we'll strap everything in, and you can bring it over to your brother's shop, and you can move on to your next phase and get your basic build done, take care of your immediate needs, and we'll talk some more about some of the other stuff down the road when the time is right. Okay? So Ted's going to come and pick up the van, bring it to his brother's place, so I'm just going to button all this stuff back up. It's kind of left since my last test with the D2 heater. So this auxiliary battery has to be reconnected to the relay switch under the driver's seat. So I'm going to do that today. Remember, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, oh, time ticking away. Remember the tick tock, people. Time's ticking away. Tick tock. Tick-tock people, time's ticking away. I'm gonna plug the power to your seatbelt thingy-majiggy, like so. Take the cover off. I have the cover off the base for the driver's side seat, and that gets into the electronics and the fuse panels, and there is that relay switch that I hook the positive cable for the auxiliary factory battery, and I have it disconnected right now, and there's the battery there. So I was using that for the Espar D2 heater, and I'm just gonna rehook that cable, and that way when Ted starts this up to move it to his brother's place, he will actually be charging the auxiliary battery again. The relay switch will kick in, and away he goes. And be sure you should always disconnect your ground. That's what before doing any work, disconnect your negative cable and then positive cable from the battery. Because you do not want to short, with this tool, you don't want to touch anything metal plus the positive cable. I have rehooked the positive cable onto the relay switch. So now I just have to hook up the grounds for the starter battery and the auxiliary battery again, and then we will have power. And here's the 3 batteries There's the Eco $20 core charge that they advertise. So these batteries still have, there's $60 sitting there for you, Ted. If you get 3 house batteries to replace those, you're thinking about installing them over in this section here. Hold on to those batteries, because when you buy the new ones, you'll save some money. Alright, Ted, if you bring some straps to strap this stuff down, it won't go anywhere. But there's a sink. You slide it up more to here. I'd be building a divider wall here if I were you, for safety reasons. And then slide this unit up, put it in place. You can put all your water stuff and everything underneath there. It's a nice sized cabinet, good sized sink. You even have a little showery thing there, those little shower nozzles. But you need pressure for that, you need a pump. So depends on what you want to put in, up to you. But there it is. Okay, this thing's going to need to be started. It's not going very far, so there's plenty of fuel. We got a half a tank. I'm not going to turn the Espar on, but I'm going to start it up just in case Ted comes to pick it up today or whenever. I said I'd text him when I'm ready. And if we warm it up, maybe some of this ice will come off. But it's warming up today, it'll come off pretty easy anyway. Okay, let's see what the starter battery has to say for juice. Okay, here we are. We have a dead battery. No surprise there, is it?
Coffee time?
Coffee time.
Okay, yeah, over here.
Are you okay here or no?
No, I'm good.
Let me just close this up, Nino. I'm sending Ted an email or a text, and I said that I'd get it all prepared in the morning.
Well, what are you going to send the what?
This is going to go to his brother's place. He's got an employee there that's going to work on it. So it's, Ted, the owner of this van, he's going to send it to his brother's shop, which is just this side of Hamilton. So I'm sending him a text because I said I put everything that's going to go with the van or as part of the van. You take it with you.
Start and go.
We got the heater in and I got your thumbs up, right? Okay. That's what's important. Now he has heat. Heat is half the battle. I gave him ideas on how to insulate real cheap for now, just to save money. And if he does it, great. If he doesn't, well, it's okay.
You got mad because I will bring the coffee.
Yeah, every time you come by, the crows start.
Yeah.
You notice that? You know, yesterday?
Yeah.
No, not yesterday. The day before when we had coffee, you went out. You came out front because you had an envelope you wanted me to look at, and that big crow went right up under the corner, had food in its mouth, and I go, "What is it with you? Every time you come around, the crows come."
You look after me.
Yes. I think they knew something we didn't. And we won't talk about what that something is. Okay, I bring him my coffee. Hang on 1 second.
Okay,
Okay, Nino.
Okay, see you.
See you, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you, Nino. I need more juice.
Huh?
Still too low. I need more juice.
Yeah. I got more juice.
See you. I had the battery on charge. Well, this time we got power. How do I turn this fan off? The glow plug's warm yet? And she's running.
Well, since my baby left me, that's perfect.
Do that, Ted. Sing some more.
That's,
Do it
I
again.
found a new place to dwell. It's down the end of Lonely Street called Heartbreak Hotel.
I feel so lonely.
Oh. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely I could die.
That's awesome.
Well,